Before I use any form of heat on my daughter's hair or anybody's hair that I'm doing, I always try to start with moisturizing the hair. So I'm starting with using the Esha Natural Leave-In Conditioner. I like this conditioner because it is very moisturizing and also it strengthens the hair and protects the hair against anything you're going to do. So I first start off with applying it to the perimeter of the hair like this. What happens is that most people, when they're using heat on their hair, they just take the conditioner or moisturizer and they just rub it. So what I do is I take the hair, I section it into smaller sections even after doing the initial moisturizing, and I make sure I thoroughly go through each strand and run it through. So I run my fingers through. You can also use a comb to detangle the hair and comb it through so that it distributes the moisturizer. The reason why you get damage when you use heat in your hair is not only because maybe you didn't use protection before. It is also sometimes because maybe your hair does not have the right product to use to strengthen it. So after doing this, I introduce the heat protection spray. This is the Esha Natural heat protection spray that I use, and I work this in sections also. If I just spray the whole hair at once, it's not going to get to all the strands. So to avoid any damage, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to use my comb to distribute this. So you could use the leave-in and then spray the leave-in, spray the heat protection after. You can do that and then detangle. Yes, you can do that, but I am just doing it this way. So after I do it for one section, I continue and I do this for the rest of the section. So once I've applied the leave-in conditioner, I also now section the hair into smaller sections so that I can start using the blower on the hair. Working in smaller sections also allow you to be able to distribute the heat evenly throughout the strands of the hair. So that's what I'm doing. I'm taking this section and I'm dividing it into 3 areas. Now, after I'm done with this, I'm going to be using the first blow dryer that I have, which is the Revaire one step, and this is the one that has the brush, and I'll be showing you that next. Now, some people's hair likes this blow dryer. My daughter's hair doesn't. Her hair is super thick. Even as I'm putting it up in high level, you can see it's a high. I'm going to take the hair and I'm going to just use this gently and blow it out. So this is an ionic technology, and it conditions, smoothens, and makes the hair shiny, reduces frizz. Yeah, it's going to blow out our hair, but it doesn't elongate our hair. And because of the hairstyle that we want to do, we want to elongate our hair. You can see I'm walking it through. It is blowing out our hair. It is straightening it a little bit, but yeah, you guys will see what I'm saying. So you can see I'm trying my best, and you can see it straightened it. But what happens with our hair is that after I straighten it like this, our hair poofs up again and it doesn't give that smooth feeling. So I'm going to work with the last section, you can see. And another thing that I also noticed that with this one, if our hair has some lint or whatever, I find that the lint gets redeposited back onto the hair. I don't know why, but whenever I'm using it, it detangles the hair, but the lint gets back. You can see the white stuff. That's the lint getting back into the hair. And another thing about this brush that I don't like is the cleaning process. The cleaning process is a pain, but yeah. So this is what our hair looks like after I've brushed out and blown out that section. Yes, it is stretched out, you can see. But wait and see. So this is what it looks like after. You see how it has shrunken up again? It looks as if it's not stretched out. I did give her a trim after this, so don't worry. So my favorite blow dryer is the Revaire. I love the Revaire. The Revaire, this is what our hair looked like before. All I have to just do is I just have to put a section of the hair into the Revaire hose, handle, and that is it. I don't have to use tension. You don't have tension. You don't have tugging on the hair. And if you're someone that you have a child that is tender-headed, the Revaire is the best in my opinion. You are not tugging, you're not pulling on the hair, and you're not incurring any damage, mechanical damage to the hair. And you see how much stretch it takes. I walk each section 30 seconds. You can go less, but you can see how much the hair stretch. The left side was the Revaire. Now, this is another thing I like about the right side was the Revaire. I like that the Revaire also gathers all the length. This is our hair, shaded hair, and this is all the length from our hair. You see, the Revaire traps all that length, removes it from our hair, and that is why I like it. So this is our hair, and we're going to go on and we're going to trim our hair after this. So the Revaire does a better option. I've put the link in the comment area, and you can also use my discount code. But I just want to show you the difference between the Revaire and also the Revlon.